Hi, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Bill Lammers. I am now in my second year of the instructional technology cohort at the University of Northern Iowa. And back over there is Bernie, my constant companion and study buddy. And right now he's a little irritated that I'm paying more attention to the computer than I am to him, but that's just him. So we'll take a few minutes just to kind of give you an idea of who I am and what I do and where I'm come from and where I might be going. Enjoy. I should start off by introducing you to the person who had the most influence in getting me into grad school. This is my wife, Pat. We've been married for a little over 11 years, and recently we went to New York City to visit her daughter, a writer for Saturday Night Live, and that's the stage. She's also a self-taught artist, and she has done a series of corn paintings over the last few years. And I did introduce you to Bernie before. That other chunk of rug that's sitting next to him is Norton, and he's a lot more laid back than Bernie, that's for sure. I've been a home brewer for the last 4 years. It's a hobby I really enjoy. I find it's kind of a zen sort of thing because of the process. It starts off with malted barley, and here's barley going through the crusher, and then it gets mashed or it steeps in hot water, and what you do is you strain off the liquid, which is called wort, that's on hop beer, and then you prepare the hops, and then you add the hops at different times during the boil depending on what style of beer you're making. When that's finished, you cool it down and you add yeast, and then you let it ferment for about 2 weeks, and then after bottling and sitting for a couple more weeks, your patience is rewarded. Like any hobby that runs amok, there are competitions, and if you're fortunate enough, you get one of these. This is a silver medal for an Irish ale that I made back in 2009. I've been a full-time language arts and theater teacher at Cedar Rapids, Washington High School, a very pretty campus on the city's southeast side. I don't have a picture of my classroom, but I do have a picture of the scene shop that is pretty much my domain. I get a chance to work with a lot of kids building scenery, getting shows prepared, in this case building some stuff for children's theater last year. And then we put the shows on and are responsible for all the technical elements. This is one of my favorites. This was from A Mall and the Night Visitors back in 2006. Well, don't adjust your computer monitor. The blue light means we are backstage getting ready for a show. Tonight is the school's annual variety show called Moodico. It's an acronym for music, dance, and comedy. It's also the night where I turn our techies loose. They are running the show, and I just kind of sit back, and hopefully I don't have to do anything. If there's an emergency or something, of course I'll step in. But after a year of learning how to run lights and sound and stage manage, it's their turn to shine. And so this is one way that we just kind of provide an opportunity for them to really demonstrate what it is that they've learned and to take care of all of these performers tonight. And some of them the first time on stage, so there's a little bit of a pressure to make sure that everybody looks and sounds great. And this is a place where I spend a lot of my time, and if I adjust the camera a little bit, and you can see the logo here, the Performing Arts Technician, the Universal Headset sign, at least, I don't know, it's our sign, and it looks like a Universal headset. So, so we're about just a few minutes away from our Moodico. Exciting. So this is the part where I try to coalesce my thoughts in terms of what I would like my research to do in terms of what I do and where I do it. Obviously, you've seen that I have a very heavy involvement in our technical theater department, something I'm really pretty passionate about. I've enjoyed doing it. As a matter of fact, a few years ago, I took a couple of years off to try my hand at directing, which I really liked, but I missed the technical theater, and so I wound up back there. As far as theater technology goes, a lot of it has to do with the actual operation of things like lights and sound, and that technology evolves pretty quickly. So I guess I'd like to see something in the terms of how to improve the delivery of instruction as far as technical theater goes. And that could be applied in any course, really, but that's something that I think I'd like to do. Well, hopefully you've got a chance to know me a little bit more, or a little bit better in some cases. I look forward to working with everybody, and I'm looking forward to getting together with everybody in June. So see you there. Have a great term.